Man, y'all already know what's going on. Late Night Cheesecake Factory. You feel me? Steak tacos, rice. You know. But yeah, man. Y'all already know what's going on. Father God, bless this food. Let it nourish my mind, body, and soul. In Jesus' name, I'm praying. Thank you for this food. Amen. YN's going crazy. They done took them people's car. I'm talking about a car. I mean, they tank. They even took the motherfucker. Damn, that shit good. We even took the National Guard's tank down there in Memphis. I feel like all cap anyway. What Trump's in the National Guards in there for? They ain't even seen the National Guard doing 9/11. They say tacos on point. So, you know, on this channel, we touching on every topic. We talking about everything. But I don't know. I need y'all to send to me. Because I'm going to eat. Sometime I might be smoking. Sometime I might be doing this. Because I was going to just make it all food with they saying they want to see more of me. Period. So, you know, I'm going to let y'all get that day in the life down there every day. I got to rent out the studio so I can do the podcast and shit. But we finna go up. I already know what time it is. I ain't gonna lie, they little tacos fine. At the Cheesecake Factory. I want to try their fish tacos too. Black beans on point. So fine. With this rice. Rice on point. I sent them little bad motherfuckers. Little folks them standing on top of them people. Supposed to be the National Guard's motherfucking tank. Y'all can't even control y'all tank. How y'all gonna control what's going on in Memphis? Little folks don't. They showing Trump. It don't matter who the fuck you sending him. We gonna expose you and show that this cap, and that's how the YNs did them. They exposed Trump and showed that that's cap, and show he really don't give a fuck. Oh, that's a front for media. That's all they want for business, because they want the black young YNs to kill each other, to kill one another. That's what they want. So you mean to tell me after all this shit that it went on, all these murders, all these killings in Iraq and in Memphis and everywhere else, you gonna send the National Guards in this late in the game? Get your goof ass out of here. That's real Buford activity. I'm on your ass, Trump. But that shit foul. It was worse for years than this with the killing. And you mean to tell me you just now decided, oh, let me, it's getting this bad, let me send the National Guards in. If you don't get your real stupid goofy ass up out of here. This is so good. You don't know what time it is. Strawberry mimosa. Shit smoking so hard. There's a lot of funny shit going on. Charleston White. Getting on Young Thug and boosting them ass. My man be so animated, but he funny as hell and he make a lot of sense. That man funny than a bitch. I don't fuck with everything he do. But some of that shit be making sense, Charles is talking about. The motherfucker smart as hell. He just go above and beyond for content. But y'all go check that shit out, man. That man funny as hell. And a nigga Boosie. I've been fucked up behind the shit since Duke the Jeweler. Excuse me. But that's another story. Them niggas funny as hell. This was a short one, man. Matter of fact, that's how I'm dropping. I'm dropping all shorts. You know what I'm saying? You know. That shit was amazing. You know. But back to that nigga, Young Thug too, man. You know, I just feel like he shouldn't even he shouldn't even be in no interviews and shit, man. I'ma just be honest, like real niggas don't do that. You know, I'm an OG. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Thug know what I'm talking about. He's a goofy. You know what I'm saying, for doing that interview, and it's a whole lot of Buford activity going on. Niggas running around acting like Bufords and shit. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of cornball activity. And on top of that, nigga, they got the whole tape of you 2 hours for now. Ain't no coming back from that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of nigga you niggas is nowadays, but and not to move subjects, but Mac Muller, to you, little bro, you know what I'm saying? You from the right, you from where I'm from. I know you don't know me, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, respectfully, little bro, you know, back in the day, I heard you speaking on that situation with, about Young Thug and, you know what I'm saying, people saying certain things, and, you know, you played the video back of Fool, you know what I'm saying, and you said a lot of OG niggas was spinning niggas back in the day. Number one, we ain't got shit to do with the mob. We is the mob. You know what I'm saying? I'm GD. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, I'm gonna say I grew up under that, you know what I'm saying? And just understanding and knowing, coming from that era, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of discipline back then, little homie. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guidelines, you know what I'm saying, and certain people was put in play, and you know what I'm saying, meaning in authority, you know what I'm saying, they had certain STDs. The STD is a staff title and duty. He had certain slots, you know what I'm saying, you know, standing on the business, man, you know. You know? So, yeah, little homie, I just wanted to let you know that, man. For real, you know, that's just how it was coming up, you know what I'm saying, for niggas who were Stones, Vice Lords, Lang King, in my era, Lamb folks, BDs, it don't matter who it was. In my era, you know what I'm saying, you had to stay within them guidelines. You know, you had to stand on the business or the business gonna stand on you. You know what I'm saying? Discipline is a necessity. So, you know, you gotta, conduct yourself accordingly. And there's still niggas around that standing on that type of business. It's just, you know, the shorties, you know, they doing them. You know, a lot of niggas play the back saying don't even want to be involved. But a lot of niggas got what they got going on, you know what I'm saying, and made it this far from having discipline. And that's the difference between the older niggas and the younger niggas. You young niggas don't got no discipline and y'all running around here playing them games. And I ain't talking about you, Mac Moolah. I like what you doing, but I'm just saying, you know, you gotta understand and know the history of this shit. And I know you come from where you come from, and you got family and your uncles or whoever. I'm telling you, one of them niggas who, you know what I'm saying, understand you and the reason you speaking on certain things, but it was certain stuff that you don't know from back then. So I'm just educating you, you know what I'm saying, and letting you see, you know, it's each one teach one. We learn from each other. So yeah, shorty, you know, it was like that. Yeah, ain't no doing none of this shit that's going on. You gonna get stood on, you know what I'm saying, and you can't run from it, you know what I'm saying. We want to know about us, and we're gonna deal with ours, you know what I'm saying, accordingly. Here, it's just that simple, man. And I ain't going too deep into it because, you know, we on here with it. But yeah, I respect you though. I salute what you doing. Keep doing what you're doing, shorty. You know what I'm saying. And you know, I just had to drop that jewel on you. And buddy, who talking on that thing. You know what I'm saying. You know, you can't compare Larry Hoover to John Gotti now. Larry Hoover is a total different breed. You know what I'm saying? And Jeff Ford is a total different breed, you know what I'm saying? Bonnie Black, a total different breed, you know what I'm saying? Gino, a total different breed. You see what I'm saying? King Neil, total different breed. You know what I'm saying? Angelo, total different breed. See what I'm saying? So I'm saying these niggas was different from motherfucking John Gotti now. We really went to war with dude and them. They came over here trying to strip us back then. That's when they had the policy wheel, you know what I'm saying, and all this going on in Chicago, bootleg and liquor, you know what I'm saying. We had the ballrooms. Yeah, I did my history. I wasn't born way back then, but this is my great granny them time, you know what I'm saying, and my grandma them time, you know what I'm saying, down here fucking the rack up, owning black businesses, you know what I'm saying, everything busting back then for them. They had the policy wheel. They owned the lottery. It was called the policy wheel. They took that from us, man. Know your history. So yeah, we was into it with dude now. You know what I'm saying? All them Italians when they came over here, Al Capone and all that, yeah, we was blowing their ass down. They was blowing us down. Fuck you talking about? And we was going to war with the white people. They had their own gang. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, little bro, I'm just saying that, and I ain't, and yeah, you know, yeah. But man, you know, it's only up from here, man. You know, when it comes to Young Thug doing all this goof ass shit and motherfucking Boosie goof ass too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, cause Boosie, you supposed to be representing the business. You know what I'm saying? You one of the older guys that's supposed to be standing on business from New Orleans or whatever the fuck y'all got going on down there. To me, you making yourself look like a pure goofy. Cause I used to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with you, bro. Listening to a lot of your music and shit, you niggas is moving wacky out here. And what I mean by that, regardless of what you got going on, why is you on the internet, bro? Why? Why is you on here speaking on shit on the internet? Why? Why is Young Thug at the age he at on the internet speaking on shit on the internet. It just don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Fool no could handle whatever they handle off camera. You niggas just want to be in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of undercover gay shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You know, I'm giving it to y'all in the raw. I ain't cutting no corners. I'm not, man. Listen, I'm speaking. I'm voicing my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we doing on this channel. And I'm one of them real ones. You know what I'm saying? 072, man. 72nd in Aberdeen, 72nd in May. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we coming through there. You know, and I grew from that, come from that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm moving to bigger and better things. You know, and I'm always going to get back and put back in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that to say that's where I come from and this where I'm aiming and this where I'm going. And on this channel, yeah, we going up. We taking off on everything. We don't care who it is. Your ass getting took off on if you out here, you know what I'm saying, displaying real beautiful activity, you know what I'm saying, amongst the world. And you supposed to be conducting yourself as a man, and knowing how to handle certain situations when it's time to sit at the round table and motherfuckers got to, you know, weigh shit out for what it is, regardless of whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? That shit supposed to be done in an orderly fashion amongst you and your people. Y'all making us look bad as black men. Y'all on the internet doing all this goofy ass shit, and these white motherfuckers, these crackers sitting back laughing. You see what I'm saying? And I say crackers to the ones who are on that type of time and the Ku Klux Klan and all that. You know what I'm saying? They sit back and laugh at this type of shit, man. And the ones who really, you know what I'm saying, got the labels also and the ones also who associated with big machines and record labels who, you know what I'm saying, never gave a fuck about the black community. It was just all about them making a buck. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers sit back laughing, man. You feel me? Because they like, man, we playing with them. We using them as pawns. You know what I'm saying? Cold checkmate, nigga. Stop. You niggas stop trying to make motherfucking chess moves on the checkerboard, man. For real, man. For real, man. That's what you niggas stop doing, man. Because y'all acting crazy, man. Y'all making us look bad, man. But at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? Tap in, man. We need some moderators on this channel. You know what I'm saying? We also, you know, I got to get this channel rocking, man. You feel me? I got to get this bitch busting. Because there's a lot of shit that need to be heard. There's a lot of shit that need to be said. And it's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that's awaiting my, you know what I'm saying, present. I knew this shit was coming, you know what I'm saying. So what I need to do is I need y'all to tap in, man. We got to get this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get the podcast, it's going to be a selected few that was meant, that God already lined up. We locking in. You know what I'm saying? We all going to do this podcast together. Y'all going to end up sliding, and we going to, you feel me? Yeah, but tap in and stay tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only up from here. And we going to continue, you know what I'm saying, to get on, you know what I'm saying, the real. That's it. The raw over here. We keeping it 1,000 wild. That's it. Everything that a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, ain't speaking on, we going to speak on it over here. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't sugarcoating nothing. We ain't biting our tongue for nobody. I ain't stutter about it. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's been a good one, man. And y'all stay safe, you know what I'm saying? Check on y'all people, make sure they doing decent out here, man, at all times, man. And you know what I'm saying? Spread that peace and love, man, and give back, man, because that's what this shit about. That's what I'm doing this shit for. You know, I want to keep me and my people straight, but I also want to give back, man, you know what I'm saying? And show people, man, that you can come from this, you know what I'm saying? You can come from the trenches. And you can come from poverty. You can come from the lowest of the low. And God will take you and shift you and put you on the high to the high. You know what I'm saying? But when you get there, you just gotta remember where you came from. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving back. I'm making sure that I'm putting shit in the hood that niggas ain't even, all right, I ain't even finna talk about it. It's gonna go up. But yeah, that's what we about over here, and we're gonna do this together, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just about me, it's about us, you know what I'm saying, as a collective whole, you know what I'm saying? And we moving with unity on this channel, man. And this family over here, ain't nobody crossing nothing over here. We sticking together. You know what I'm saying? We all any platform, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no crossing nothing over here. Either you locking in or you know what I'm saying, you gonna get left in the wind. It's just that simple. I can't say it no other way. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get left. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't tapping in the right way, you gonna wish you had. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? They don't coming back like, hey, beat up, man. I just wanted to, man. Listen, man. I told you in the beginning, lock in, tap in, tune in, and lock in. Tap in, tune in, and lock in. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's gonna be this channel finna grow to a. I got God in the front. Ain't nothing can stop it. It's finna do amazing numbers, and we're gonna grow big as a family. And over here, you know what I'm saying, we taking care of the business, and we standing on the business, or the business gonna stand on us. And the business ain't never stood on me, cause I stood on the business with an iron fist. So y'all stay in tune, man, cause we here to stay. Yeah.